from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Jake Woodford. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a pitch. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 30 on the year. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
There's a swing and a drive. Doyle going back, reaching for it, and breaks it in.
Big time pop this season. Slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders the strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel.
He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making
one out. Runner at second. Here's Starling Marte.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And there's a foul ball. Fly ball to right. Has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Now it's the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. To the right side, Estrada. Over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Tylor Megill.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Oh, he gloves it. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ezekiel Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tovar launched a homer in his most recent game. Outside low, and it's 1-1. That one ripped left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 4-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Third baseman,
Ryan McMahon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Mets 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Woodford, a 6'4" righty, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He did a really great job of staying tall on that hanging slurve. If you collapse on the backside, you'll take a good pitch to hit and pop it up. That time, really good pass at the baseball.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Oh, great stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play. So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And that's way high. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-1.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's to third, and that one handled. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2 is Colorado's DH, Owen Miller. Megill back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 out, bases empty. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's down and away. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jake Woodford won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Kyle Freeland. He's into the game with the bases empty. Starling Marte up to hit. Fly to right his first time. Line drive. Caught.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, and that chance handled to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Now here is Brett Beatty, and he can't come up with it.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
2 outs, runner at first. Jose Siri will hit next. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. To third, McMahon. Tosses across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Kyle Farmer.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jacob Stallings, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Siri hauls it in, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Doyle in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Denver, out of the 4th, and now the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and He's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez, 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Tap to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Jones. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Tylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out to short, Acuna. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. There's Ryan McMahon now. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Freeland back to work. Foul ball. Marte, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Marte retired.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Luis Angel Acuna. Up now for the Mets. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jose Siri digs in now. And that misses. Ball one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're at the top of the fifth. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's the right fielder. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball one low. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now batting.
Two outs, base is empty. Tylor Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Siri makes the catch, and that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth appears to be getting loose. Vodnik getting loose as well. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Tylor races for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated
He
hitter,
really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think, to see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Doyle sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And now, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Estrada on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now,
Rockies,
having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. That clips the corner.
All these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
This one chopped to first. Vientos takes it to the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Vientos steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, right side. Marte brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Alvarez.
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
So man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And now 2 aboard. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Throw.
No,
Save. This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Right through there for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He goes down looking.
The third baseman, number
Ryan
24,
McMahon steps to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Fouled off left side. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Miller stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Vodnik back to work. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Stepping in, Jose Siri. Out towards right center field. Doyle on the move to the alley. And it's caught for the out. The throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Tylor. Grounds one to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport. No doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Rip to third. Sends it across to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And that is the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Rockies 1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And now the right fielder, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Stanek in his 8th season, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And downstairs. Popped up to the left into foul ground and makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tylor
Estrada to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Struck him out looking. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Kyle Farmer digging in for the Rockies. Farmer not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. You do. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Digging in, Mark Vientos. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That's to third. McMahon in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Two down, base is empty. And here is Jeff McNeil. First pitch swinging.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now pitching for
Oscar Brazoban taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Jacob Stallings digs in now. Hit on the ground to short. Acuna tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brenton Doyle.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan Jones.
Rockies down to their last out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Series sizing it up. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Better buzz. Finish you really wanna us. Really spilling blood. Everybody tough. Today gotta go and see the judge.